39. Thoughts, contemplations, considerations, and meditations are strengths and weaknesses. So now I'm learning through my strength how to thrive in my weakness. And this relates to climbing. I think it was a week or two ago. What is time? Time is what? Just tracking back to move forward. I spoke about being at a high viewpoint, and then I spoke about after all of that has been said and done, needing to climb back down once you have taken in the gaze, taken in the view. So as I reflect on my ability to climb, I'm realizing that this climb backwards isn't as straightforward as I thought it would be because of the climb up. Right now, it feels like my strength of reverse engineering, being able to see a problem, fix it, reset it back to how a situation, place, thought, practice, habit, whatever the case is, isn't working in my favor when I have to consider the steps in the calculation to climb back down. Ironically, you would think if I'm a reverse engineer that I'd be able to fast forward or fast backwards, be able to rewind, and I'd be able to have the skills and the knowledge and the understanding of how to face something head on, face forward. And I don't think I have the tools right now to do that. And that's okay. It's okay that in one mode existing in life, I learned a really, really good skill. I learned a really good talent of being able to reverse engineer. But now on the flip side, where I'm living, I'm being intentional, I'm thriving, I'm realizing that I don't necessarily have all of the steps, all of the numbers, all of the bits and bobs that it takes to make an equation a sum. I'm okay with it. I'm absolutely okay with it, because going at my own pace, going at my own timing, and striding towards this becoming me has given me ambition to want to learn new things, grow in my mind, not stay fixed, and evolve into who I was created to be. And that excitement is there. But at the same time, today I wanted to really speak about the weaknesses part, that in this bigger picture, overall picture, I'm actually weak so I can become strong. Once you've learned what you've needed to learn, once you are in a headspace, position, healthy way of seeing and doing life, there then comes a time that you have to start learning the tools, the thoughts, the patterns, the habits, to hold spaces for people, your purpose, and your life to be lived freely without restraint. What I'm learning and cultivating in this private downtime season, which is really an uptime season, it is invaluable right now, what I'm learning in my weakness, not knowing how to do something, but having the bits and the bobs needed to do it. I'm now what I feel like being very intelligent with my approach to my climb backwards, my climb down this mountain. I'm doing the things that I love. I've stuck my headphones in. I'm smiling. I'm being intentional, being focused, only concerned with where my next step or where my next hand placement's going to be. At the same time, I'm learning how to basically walk blindsided, walk by faith and not by sight. I'm physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually learning how to walk without seeing face forward, but it moves me face forward because of the strengths I have of being able to climb the mountain in the first place. It's ironic that my name Monty means mountain belonging to the ruler in French. That isn't a coincidence that my name given to me by the world is physically a prophetic declaration of my life, being that I climb mountains, I get to mountaintops, very seldom and few people ever do. And then I take a good look, take in the air up there. I feel like before I threw myself down, and by the grace of God, I was just caught. As trial and error works, a righteous man falls 7 times, but they get back up. at this point of this new beginning, I'm not willing to take the bruises, the bumps, and the cuts anymore, because I'm a new being, I'm a new creation. I think very differently now. And so instead of maybe tripping, falling, skipping down the mountain, I'm now choosing to do it very patiently with myself. And then I learn how to climb back down, but I'm choosing to do it very delicately. I'm choosing to not endure as many wounds and scars and bruises along the way. That increases naturally my sense of danger. All of it coming together, my spidey senses, my natural self, my authenticity, my unapologeticness, my resolve, my resilience, my tenacity, my focus, my determination, my ambition, all of it coming together now to essentially work with me in the shadow of my character, of my personality, has brought me to a new position of how I even see myself. You are enough. You have everything you need to make this climb back down safely. If whenever you climb up it, you get there in one piece. It feels like a stretch, but going back to the elasticity, thoughts and contemplations, you can do it. This is exactly where I want to be. Discerning, sensing how far to pull something back and when to let it go. And I'm really thankful that I'm made from source material.